What's up, everybody? I'm Dear Gamer. Welcome back to the channel today. We're back, and today we are checking out our Longsword 8.0 build. At first, I was skeptical. I was like, I don't know if there's going to be anything that comes out that makes the build we currently have better. But lo and behold, there actually is. So I'm going to go over the build, the action, all things you need to make it happen. My fan, without further ado, let's dive in. But before we go any further, this video is sponsored by AMD. AMD, thank you so much for supporting the Smooth family. Oh my, what do we have here? So I've been building PCs for the last 10 years now, and one, I love it, and though I love getting into the nitty gritty, sometimes things just don't always work out. So what we're looking at today, we have the Aegis ZS2, and this is a pre-built PC, and I know what you're thinking, pre-built PC, yes. So if you're someone that wants to get into PC gaming, but you don't necessarily know all the ins and outs, how to build a PC, this is for you. So what makes this PC super exciting is it's equipped with the AMD Ryzen 9 900X, where raw power is just off the charts. It has a 12 core and 24 threads. It's built to handle everything from hardcore gaming to demanding content creation, which is what we do as well. It boosts up to 5.6 gigahertz, which delivers fast responsiveness and top-tier multitasking. It's powered by the Zen 5 architecture, which is optimized for efficiency, performance, and next-gen world. So whether you're streaming, editing, or dominating online, the 9900X got you covered. This PC is also really easy to update, so if you do want to get in the nitty-gritty and update some parts, MSI has used the standardized parts to ensure maintenance and upgrades are easy down the line, so you're not limited at all. So we have the MSI Mystic Light LGB, which is customizable in the desktop, but also there's a button on top which you can press to adjust it to any color you like. This model is equipped with the latest GPU to ensure you're able to push it to the limit. One thing I love about this setup is it's easy. All you do is turn on and play. There's nothing else that's needed. So what you have here, we have two tests going on. The first test is going to be 4K ultra settings, and look at those frames we are getting. The game looks amazing. It is running extremely fluid. Every single thing you need. The graphics look just fantastic and pop out. So now you're interested and you want to know where you can buy it. You can buy it at Costco.com, in-store or online, or you can buy it at BestBuy.com. But to make it easier, I got a link in my profile where you guys can check it out and get yours today. But I also want to mention there's a sweepstake going on right now at MSI.com. Check it out. So let's check out the damage. And I just didn't think it was possible, but yes, this build actually does more damage than my current build. And the only thing we're losing is 3% affinity. So we go from 93% affinity on the last build to this one has 90%, which is more than enough. We also have this gut skill, which can save us by getting, as far as like not getting killed if we can take a lethal hit. And that's what this little meter up top next to my health bar means, the one in the middle. That's what the guts indicator is. But this time with the guts indicator, we got another feature. Before we use it, our attack is actually increased and our defense is actually decreased a little bit. So this one's a little risky in the sense that you want to make sure you know what you're doing. But the one thing that happens if you take a big hit and you get caught, if you take a big hit and you lose it, if you cart, then you regain the ability. So that's the only catch, is if you're not cart in, this is going to be a true build where you can just kind of go through. If you are, don't worry. After that, you'll lose the 5% increase in attack that you get, but you get some defense up as well and some res up to make sure your rest of your hunt is protected. So it's a good compromise for both parties that want to be super sweaty and not get taken out, and for those that do get taken out, they got a little protection as well. So let's go ahead and get into the build. So this is the build right here. So what we got going on? We got credit boost maxed out, master touch maxed out, weakness exploit max, critical strike, because I love when you get knocked over and you just get more damage, which makes sense. It lasts for 2 minutes and you get for 45 seconds, and you get some good damage from it. And you got maximum might maxed out. Stun resistance is really good for our tempered ray down, because that fool stuns a lot. Stamina surge, you don't lose as much stamina. Quick sheet, agitated 2 levels of it. Latent power, adrenaline rush, and burst. And we got 2 skills available for us: Thunderous Roar, and we got Lord Soul, which gives us that buff I was talking about earlier, where it increases our attack. And until we get a big hit, then we just lose attack buff, but we get more defense back, which I'll show in a second. The armor pieces we need to make this all happen. Okay, so starting off with the set, we got our weapon right here. This one is a paralysis weapon. I have sharpness, attack boost, attack boost, attack boost, elemental boost. I know, I didn't get it. It's not, I know. It's just the best one I have right now, okay? I don't have a god tier one. It's fine. This is showing people you don't necessarily need the god tier, but if I had it, Had one more attack, that'd be even better. But this is my weapon I got. One sharpness is good enough. Just jump on your sacred and sharpen. It's not that big of a deal. I think sharpness is, I will continue to say this. Sharpness is not that big like it was in Iceborne. Leave Iceborne in the past. Jump on your sacred, sharpen. It will give you, it takes like literally 10 seconds, 15 seconds. We got this chest because it gives us 2 agitator and a level 3. Juicy. That gives us more raw and it gives us more affinity when the monster gets pissed, which the monsters are pissed a lot. This arm piece is just, it's just too good. It's just too good. And shout out to the boys in the chat yesterday that helped us put this set together. I appreciate you guys. And also to this, just arm piece is just too good. You can't get away from it. It has 2 levels of weakness exploit, which is 2 level 3s. And it has 3 level 1 slots, which we need for quick sheet. And you guys might be wondering, there's no gore in this. Gore is gone. And the cool thing is we can finally get some good affinity without necessarily depending on gore. So gore's gone, which is great. I love it. More options are good. I hate when I have to put gore in, because that means I got to put the same jewels in, which means it takes more slots. I just couldn't make it fit with this build. We have the art tempered waste, and this one comes with latent power. Latent power, after you get hit, I'll go over skills in a second. After you get hit by 180 damage, or after 2 minutes, I get 20% affinity. And the set bonus makes this latent power last even longer, which is great. Comes with 2 levels of maximum might, so it's like, bruh, that's like 20% affinity right there. Specifically for Longsword, since we don't use any stamina while we're attacking, maximum might is too damn good this cycle. It's too good. Moving along, the only downside is no slottage, but you get 4 skills, so that's cool. The problem is we have to put on 3 pieces of the set because that's how we get our affinity. That's our set bonus, so we need it. We have to put it. Someone commented and said you can put the beta set on the legs and it counts. It doesn't. It doesn't count for guts. It counts for standard thunderous roar, but it doesn't count for the actual set bonus for Arc Temper right now. Counter charm, I have counter strike on here. Evasion mantle because we are just countering all day, so I feel like it makes sense. You could put the other mantle. What's in this one? Was to get more affinity. Attack power 2. It's either or, whichever you like. This one lasts for 90 seconds. This one 105. So hey, more time. I'll take it. You know. So that's that. That's the armor. The skills we got going on. This is what it looks like. These are sets. So now let's kind of go over some of these skills in case some of you guys are wondering like what the actual terminology is. We all know these. We know these. This one moderately extends activation time for latent power, which we need for affinity, so it makes sense. And this one is Lord Soul, boost attack, lower defense, but lets you survive 1 lethal hit. Afterwards, boost defense and res, is what we were saying. So this are the pieces needed to make the build. Pretty simple. This one has, what is it? After everything's activated, it has like 15 more raw than my Longsword 8.0. So we had to take that into consideration. So this is my new build, which frees us from gore again. So now it's time to go see what it can do against a monster. So let's go check that out. What better way to showcase the build than to go against this monster right here? And the cool thing is this build has anti-stun, which is great. So protect yourself from getting knocked out. If you notice, this dude does a lot of stun damage a lot. I would recommend this is actually good. Now I can get the thread. What I would recommend for people that are struggling with this fight, a couple of things. What? Did you see me get robbed? Stop it. For those that are struggling with this fight, I would recommend using Aya Slash for like all of your counters if you can, because you get hyper armor right after. Unless you're in a situation like that where you can like get out the way. But for majority of the time, you want to use Aya Slash because you're protected. The timing on that one can be kind of wild too. Coming down. Oh, he's after Mr. Whiskers. He didn't want no action from us. Yeah, yesterday we did this build, and I was testing it out, and on our first attempt, we got a ranking. So it works, but you know, there's a couple things you want to be mindful of. I don't want to hit. I didn't want to hit the head, but it's okay because it'll take me to red. And I hate to say it, but you press for time. This is probably gonna be the Crimson Slash spam. Unfortunately, is gonna be good for when it's down like that. Other things you can do is there's a boulder in this area which you can utilize for protection as well. I mean, not protection, but to drop on his head to get some damage back. Oh, of course. A paralysis kicks in then. It looks like naturally he's against paralysis or resistant to it, but we should be able to get like 2 a hunt. I was like, wait, where am I? Get out of there. Sometimes you just got Fire Slash to get the hell out of the way. I mean, foresight. Oh, Mr. Whiskers, he interrupted that? Lovely. Move. Oh, no. He didn't jump the second way. A lot of people call Mitz the hardest monster in the game, which is crazy. I feel like Mitz is dope. It's not annoying to fight like it was in Rise. I don't know about the hardest. You just gotta be careful. Oh, there it goes. Circle. Not yet. Ooh. That lethal hit was protected. Let's take this one. Beautiful. So of course we had to go against the Apex monster. Just to showcase what it can do. So, gotcha. Ah. It's not doing anything I like right now. That was a little early. Gotcha. Arcville is just such a good fight. There's no way to put it on it. I also love how fast you can like foresight out of the Crimson Slash combo. Oh, balls. Not that fast, not that fast. That would have been like, oh, see, like that right there, that was it. Let's go for it. Oh my God, paralysis came through, but I didn't want to lose it. This moment. The damage is so good. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, dear gamers, signing out.